it's just an interesting part of the war, and that's what kept me hooked. I don't know what about Malice.
For me, it was a lot of the historical side. So growing up, I like to learn about World War II, Vietnam, watching different shows from Platoon to Tour of Duty to Band of Brothers, and naturally from learning that, I learned a bit more about the 101st. And then when I was invited to a unit focusing on them, that's when I decided I'll give it a go.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I mean, the Vietnam era, it is a weird, not weird, but it's just it's a time of transition. It kind of it's that middle ground before the old school or after the old school kind of warfare with World War II, like you mentioned. But going into the space age, you got communications. It was the first televised war, so definitely the media coverage is something else. But I mean, that is interesting because growing up. I mean, I was the same way, and I never really got totally into it in terms of gameplay because there wasn't a whole lot of really good games out there that focused on that era. But nowadays, I mean, with Arma and the modding community and the DLCs that are coming out these days. I mean, anything's possible. So it's really cool to see that open up to the wider world, to the wider gaming community. Now, with that being said, how does realism and immersion factor into the 101st experience? And